And don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from earlier on coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum. And David
Kevin, thanks very much.
DA, he is dangerous in both facets. He's hard to stop. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Nets, we've got Durant down out there with Harden. Then there's Hicks. And it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses off the right eye. Brown drives in. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Releases from 15. The rebound by Harden.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes. Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Giannis against KD. Kicks it out to Harden. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
There's Brown with the 3. Drops in the tray.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And that one, good.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
The Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Holiday against Brown. DiVincenzo with it. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. He dishes it to Middleton. Feeds away. It's hauled in by Harris. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. And the rejection by Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Brown kicks to Harden. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. That shot misses. Griffin with some nice D. Here's Brown. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Brown's got 5 now.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for James Harden. Bucks trail by 11. Pass to Connaughton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jeff Green on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Johnson. Count that bucket.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Shamet the pass to Johnson. In the corner. Shamet with it. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
There's the pass to Portis. Over Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he makes both free throws. And here is Shamet. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Forbes. Back to Teague. It's blocked. Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying his luck from deep. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here is Forbes. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 9. Brown drives in and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bucks trail by 11. Teague surveying the D.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Brown inside. Teague covering. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Teague dishes to Tucker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Green with the block. Brown against Teague. Chalk up 2 there.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Teague. Got a piece of it.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 15-point game. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one.
but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently.
For me personally, I just want to know.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got his second basket of the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. 6 to shoot. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Green. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Holiday. 6 points for Giannis.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you? And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden against Holiday. Middleton outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Nets leading by 14. Here's Shamet. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. To the paint, here's Lopez. Portis trying to free himself.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Shamet finds Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Harris drops them both.
Now you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
Holiday gets the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
KD passes to Harden. Great D that time from Portis. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks trail by 14. Holiday with it. Picked up by Harris. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Now DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Holiday looking for an opening. No good. Shot missing. Durant with some nice D. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he comes up with the deuce. Portis has got 6 points.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Timeout called the Nets. Milwaukee making a switch. Tucker's checked in. Nets leading by 12. Here's Shamet. Great D that time from Portis.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Durant down low. Guarded by Tucker. No good from Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Johnson comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. Portis can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Harris, right side. Here's the three. And the Nets miss again. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Teague. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
This is why Teague is such a valuable player. You know, he's a solid shooter from anywhere, so he's able to space the defense. He can, with his handle, get inside the paint. There's a lot to like about Jeff Teague.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. For three, Harris. Good on the triple. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Passes it to Teague. Now DiVincenzo. And another three for Milwaukee.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Harris passes to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Off the left rim and out. Bucks trail by 7. Now the Bucks moving it up. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Harris. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team. Always willing to share the rock.
Here's Teague. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Griffin can't get it to go in. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Jeff Green is checked in for Blake Griffin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Milwaukee. Teague bounce pass. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard. Jeff Teague unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Brown kicks to Green. Back to Brown. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Brown. The Nets working the ball around now. And here's Harris from the arc. They get it again. Claxton off with the layup.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. The Bucks also with the sub. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be James Harden shooting. It's on Jeff Teague. For Brooklyn, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
There's 31 seconds left here in the second. And it's Connaughton missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for your Nets, James Harden. At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Now here's Teague. Here's Antetokounmpo. Almost, but it rolls out. And that concludes the first half. Brooklyn ahead. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Checking out Brooklyn, they're playing with a sense of urgency and have a nice halftime lead here to show for it. Taking Game 5 tonight would give them 2 opportunities to take the series. Jack, let's get your... And that's going to do it for our halftime.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Holiday. Softly drops in the floater. Holiday's got 8.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Griffin's shot is off. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets leading by 10. In the corner, Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Middleton for 3. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Clock at 6. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter. Harden gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 12.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Giannis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. Harden the pass to Griffin. And he gets the bucket. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Holiday against Brown. For the three. A rebound by the Nets. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
KD against Antetokounmpo, and there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Basket counts.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Durant kicks to Brown. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks trail by 9. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. There's Shamet. Griffin trying to get open.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. An easy 2 points on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 7.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Green breaking loose. And KD throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Stolen by Harden. Brown with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
KD finds Harden. Harden draws the double, taken away by Holiday. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Blake Griffin. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Chris Middleton. Claxton with the bucket.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
A wide open look here for Holiday. A three-pointer, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Bucks trail by 7, and there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Outside Portis. From the arc. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Green, the pass to Claxton. Durant down low. Now the pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's KD. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Forbes. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Forbes has got 6.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
It's Harden with the drive, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Bucks trail by 7. DiVincenzo with it. 9 points in the game so far. Second shot opportunity, and Portis with the layup. Portis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside Holiday, nailed from three-point land. He's got 13.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
It's rebounded by Portis. An even 3-on-3 break. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Harris is checked in for the Nets. And then for Milwaukee, Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Teagan for Dante DiVincenzo. On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Green. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. .107 left in the 3rd.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Claxton with the bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Giannis against Green. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Harris kicks to Brown. Milwaukee with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Tipped away. Middleton draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And really, from 2nd round pick to All-Star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Harris kicks to Brown. Pass to Harden. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Brown outside. Can't hit from in close. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them.
We're in good shape.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. We've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Green, and it's Tyler Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the 5 row the paint. So that's the Nets 5.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Harden the pass to Johnson. Green up on top. Harden outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Free throw good. James Harden. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Johnson. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. Here is Forbes. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. And he makes that one. Middleton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. Harden draws the double. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And the shot is long. Bucks leading by 5. Passes it to Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
The shot's good from Griffin.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Green. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jeff Teague.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The Bucks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and he sinks the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on their shooters a little more effectively.
Harden draws the double. The 9-foot shot. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. Nets trail by 4. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harden's got 26.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Pass to Forbes. Holiday against Brown. Here's Giannis. Griffin grabs the board. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Brown against Holiday. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead. And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Durant's checked in for Jeff Green. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. KD dishes to Harden. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bucks leading by 7. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Middleton. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. The 3.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And KD, here we go. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%, but they recover it. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good G by Harden.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Here's Holiday. Count that one. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Harris dishes to Brown. Nets passing it around. And there's the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Inside. And Griffin scores. The assist by Brown. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Lets it go with the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Harden can't hit. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Leading by 5. And Griffin sends it back. Harden against Holiday. Durant in the corner. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Now Giannis, defended by Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8 frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 5. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Harden.
Well, the long arms of Brook Lopez able to bother shooters. Very hard not to be distracted as an offensive player.
Middleton inside the three-point line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Blake Griffin. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Durant.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Free throw dropped for Harden.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They lead by 2. 107 left to play in the final quarter. .107 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Knocked loose. Durant with the steal.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Milwaukee has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's good!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Antetokounmpo, no good. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 2. 26 seconds left in the game. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Griffin with the steal. Yes!
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted in crunch time.
Money!
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Here is Durant. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Oh, big time play!
He nailed it! Wow, that's an ending that we'll be talking about not just for weeks, but for years.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them.
All right, David, great job.